Hello lovers! On Valentine's Day I decided to show you a spectacular game played by Valentina Gunina against Wenjun Yu. The game was played at Women's World Team Championship 2013. Valentina Gunina started with d4 and d6 by Wenjun Yu, c4 and e5. Black is going for red defense. Not a very popular opening, probably Black had prepared something and was trying to surprise Valentina Gunina. Knight f3, well, if d takes e5, d takes e5 and the exchange of queens, then Black has a perfectly equal game. That's why after e5 we see knight f3 by Gunina, knight d7, knight c3, g6, d takes e5, d takes e5, bishop g5, and after f6, once white bishop managed to cause some weaknesses in black's camp, the bishop retreats back on d2 square, knight c5, queen c2, bishop e6, e4, protecting the pawn, and in return black is pushing the c-pawn, controlling the d5 square, also opening up some space for the queen, bishop e2, knight h6, rook d1. Now there are some threats of bishop takes h6 discovered attacks. That's why we see knight d7. White castles kingside, knight f7, and knight h4. This both opens up the pawn's path. At some point white can bring into life this f4 idea, and also there is a very cunning idea behind this knight h4 move. We see bishop h6, and a fantastic move by Valentina Gunina, knight f5. But black didn't capture on f5, instead played bishop f8. The thing is that after g takes f5, white is capturing on f5, trapping the bishop, and after winning back the piece, white will now start to use the weaknesses of black's kingside, bishop h5 check, and then knight d4. And this is actually a terrible position for black. Castling kingside can't be played because simply rook takes d7. If queen takes d7, then knight f6 fork is winning. Or after knight d4, if castling queenside, this time bishop takes f7. Again, queen takes f7 can't be played because of this knight d6. This is just terrible. That's why after knight f5 we see bishop f8. Black still wants to keep alive the dark squared bishop. By the way, exchanging the bishops is also not a good idea because white has this knight g7 check and the knight takes e6. This is going to be crushing again. That's why after knight f5 we see bishop f8, actually the best move. Bishop e3, queen c7. And there it goes, f4. Still the knight on f5 is under attack. It takes f4, bishop takes f4, knight e5. Already the bishop has escaping route, that's why we see knight d4. Bishop c5, king h1 unpinning the knight, and black is trading the bishop with the knight. And finally black castles kingside, queen d2. Now white will start to put pressure by using the d file, also the weakened dark squares. Rook e8, b3, first strengthening the pawn on c4, queen a5, rook d6, and there it goes. Knight c5, bishop h6, white pieces are becoming more and more active. Rook f7, and now you can pause the video and try to find Valentina Gunina's next move. Ready? She played a powerful b4 move. White is just deflecting black queen from this a5 d8 diagonal and is threatening to penetrate black's camp. Queen takes b4, of course this is forced because the queen and the knight are forked. We see queen takes b4 and there it goes, rook d8. Rook e7, of course if rook takes d8 then after queen takes d8 black king is getting checkmate hit. Or after rook d8, if bishop d7, and simply rook takes e8 and then queen d8. Black is in trouble. Let's go back. We see after rook d8, rook e7 in the game, but now white is capturing on f6 with another threat, rook f8 check followed by a checkmate. Knight d7, covering the f8 square. Looks like that black managed to consolidate her position and is successfully defending, but in this position Gunina came up with another fantastic move. Can you find her next move? Ready? She played knight d5. The knight is also joining the attack, and of course, when you are attacking, you have to sacrifice your queen. Now, if queen takes d2, then this is simple. Black king can easily get checkmated. That's why after knight d5, we see queen a3, still keeping the queen on this a3 f8 diagonal. Black wants to recapture on e7 with the queen. But now Gunina is landing a fantastic punch. She played queen a5. White queen is chasing black queen. What's going on? She's just insisting on sacrificing her queen. Now if queen takes a5, then again the same knight takes e7 is winning. It's over. Black king is getting checkmated. That's why after queen a5 we see queen d6. But here comes c5 and black resigned. If, for example, knight takes c5, then rook f8 check and black king is getting checkmated. Or if queen takes c5, then queen takes c5, knight takes c5, and again rook f8 does its dirty job and black king is checkmated. But actually this final position is just spectacular. Look at these pieces lined up on D and E files. What a rare position, just magnificent. If you enjoyed this brilliant game, don't forget to give the thumbs up or subscribe to my channel. More games are coming. Good luck.